jeder den individuellen Zugang.
You have to experience it in the moment. Es ist nicht wirken lassen, aber ungefähr. For me, it's always, if I play or teach, it doesn't matter. For me, it's always important to, why do we play music? I mean, we live in a time which is so technical, and we have so many CDs and recordings, and everything is already so perfect. So why should we do the same thing again?
The beautiful thing about music, you can also like it without knowing anything about it. And that's so wonderful. You can put the child in the concert, and it can be that the child is with an open mouth and listens. And even if some adults come in the concert for the first time, that they like it. And that's amazing about music, and I like it too. And then, if you know more about it and you're interested in it, it gets more exciting and even more beautiful, and it's no cover, it's open. And I think with the program, today or tomorrow, I don't know when you send it, it's the same. Haydn, we love Haydn because Haydn were the first piece we played together, and with Mozart the same, so we grew up with Haydn as a string quartet, of course. And you can learn so much about harmonies, and it's so close to Austrian music also. In my child days, I also played in folk music, and we played minuets and like this stuff. And you can find the harmonies, the traditional harmonies in this music, and so it's very close to our country music, kind of, I think. And with Schubert, it's so Viennese. I think you just will love it. It's so beautiful music, and it has so many kinds of mood. And our first teachers told us we don't have to practice now. We should go in the vineyards and sit there where Schubert had some wine and just experience the landscape, the air, the fresh air, the sun, and this little tiny houses there, it's beautiful in Vienna. You just have to come and sit there, and then you will love also Schubert, I think. And we just started with this piece, and we played a lot of Schubert, and this G major is now very fresh for us. But you immediately fall in love with this piece, I would say. And yeah, good luck.
It was the other day, I'm sorry.
No.
It was the other day that we had a conversation about Schubert, because I love Schubert so much. And Milan said something, he really put it into one sentence, which was very good. Yeah, it was, I was telling how much I adore Schubert because of his strength, and it's not like Shostakovich. Shostakovich has also a strong character in his music, but Schubert is somebody who it goes straight into your heart. And you said that, yes, Shostakovich, I mean, he's great, but he always talks about the things around in his music. It's political or personal, it doesn't matter. And Schubert, he just put himself in the music. Yeah. With his heart, with his soul. So it's so extremely honest.
So deep that you can really feel it.
Yes.
With Schubert, with Shostakovich, or with some, I mean, it's a matter of taste, of course. But we agreed that by Schubert, there is one extremely simple melody.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like child melody, but whatever. It's so simple, 3 notes, 4 notes, like a scale or down, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful that it's
heartbreaking.
Like, yes, but actually, and this kind of, for me, it's you cannot produce, you cannot do it on purpose. You have to be so open and honest with yourself, yeah, that you can really just in that way you can produce the notes on the paper, and that's actually the master idea of making music. And to your question, to connect, and what Anna said, that's the bright side of our job, actually. But there is a dark side. I mean, dark side. The dark side is as you go deeper into the music with the composer, you respect him much more too much maybe sometimes. And with this respect comes knowledge, how to approach to the composer, how to approach the composer at his age of 15 or at his age of 35. And then of course with all other influences from all other areas, cultural areas, like from Paris or Berlin or even New York or Moscow. So everyone has some kind of taste, knowledge, how to play, articulation, how to understand the music, how to understand the composer. And of course this is this darker side, that you are really so much information, so much respect, so much into it, and then you have to forget about everything and to do what Anna said. And this is difficult. And for us, this is the challenge, of course, to be here also tomorrow at the concert and to have, we have rehearsed a lot. We know exactly what we are going to play, but still we have a million rules, but we have to forget about those rules and to relax and to produce just the nice melodies and to produce some stories. And that's really a challenging thing for a musician. That's why people actually play some music or sing or play instrument, because it's not about it's on the surface if you think that I can sing, I can play, but the thing is why, the logical way, why, or not just logical, why is this like this, why the composer wanted like really like this, and then put it in your own way, very honest, very open. This is very tricky.
This is our luxury, that we really rehearse a lot. We always did, and so we really have the time and also take time to really go deep into the music, and also have this kind of approach that we just like to discover music by ourselves. Like we want to find our Schubert, or it's not our Schubert. We just want to understand this music, because this is also very dangerous, especially with very famous works like Schubert G major is one. There is so many interpretations, so many CDs, and that the difficulty is that there's also a kind of a tradition of how some places could be played, how tempos could be chosen. And this is very dangerous, because we're sometimes so influenced by all those things, and they put us probably away from the actual unique idea Schubert originally had. So we have a lot of fun in just discovering the architecture of the work and the structure. I mean, Schubert, the one we're going to play tomorrow, is like 50 or 55 minutes. It's
50.
It's incredible. It's a lot of music to discover. And yeah, this is also what we enjoy a lot, just to try to really go into the piece itself.